All right, so welcome back. Hopefully, all of you guys are having a fabulous day here today. Hopefully, everybody's enjoying with everything. We have the newest update, and I know most people don't care about mana right now. So first, before we cover anything, I think we got to cover the favorite items. They've officially released here. We have them now in game, and we're gonna check out: did the devs cook? Did the devs fumble? How are the buffs? We have 4 characters getting buffed up with this update here, and I am truly hoping for some good stuff. We shall find out if it is good stuff or if it's mid. So, as always, put on your grab your popcorn, your drinks and everything. Might be a longer video. There's 4 full kits to review. Like and subscribe, it helps out a ton. Let's jump into it. We'll start with the first one, Lover Mug. So we're going from the bottom to the top. There you go. We're going from the bottom of the list to the top of the list. Lover Mug, this is going to be Milk's favorite item. Hoping for the best here, hoping for a good one. I wish to share a cup of coffee with you every evening, reflecting on the day gone by, and every morning, welcoming a brand new day together. The mug may be simple in design, but its sentiment is far from ordinary. So beautiful, so beautiful. Okay, here we go. Let's see, basic skill, charge multiplier up 9.4%, start of the battle, defense up, grinding pillar, activates at the start of the battle, damage taken, drop by 17%, covers max HP up by 30%, just, standard stuff. So in it to win it, affects 2 allies with the highest attack, attack goes up by 31.83% for 10 seconds. That's what it is originally. Now with in it to win it, buffed up, it affects, activates every 20 seconds, so nothing really changed, affects 3 ally units, with the highest attack. So they added on a unit. Okay. Give it an extra unit with 31% attack. Okay. Activates at the start of the battle. Affects self. So just self. Okay. Cooldown of burst skill drops by 20 seconds continuously. Yeah. That's fine. Nothing crazy so far. Nothing crazy. Add an extra unit. Gave the cooldown. Okay. Sugar Rush activates when above 80% HP. Affects all allies. Critical damage up by 11.30% permanently. So Sugar Rush now buffed up. 80% activates when above 80%, same thing. Affects all allies, same thing. Critical damage up by 11.13% continuously. Same thing. So they didn't buff that up either. Okay. Activates when attacking with full charge for 10 times. Affects all allies this time. Cooldown of burst skill drops by 0.83 seconds. Okay. Yeah. I guess. That's fine. Pretty sure. I don't know. So, what would you run this if you already have, like, Rouge and Dekill Wife? 10 shots for when attacking with full charge for 10 times. Then you get a 2.83. So, not to be negative or anything, but it's not like a crazy buff up, you know? Definitely not the right one to start off the video with. Hopefully we don't have all mid ones here, but it's nothing crazy, right? The buffs that you would expect here are just, I don't know, so far nothing good. I'm hoping phase 3 can fix that, but dude, phase 2 and phase 1, I don't know, I'm not feeling it. So here we go. Affects the enemy with the highest defense, deals 367% of final attack as damage, affects all allies, recovers 16.16% of attack damage as HP over 10 seconds. Victory is mine. Here we go. Please, man. Please be victory over here, Milk. Come on, don't do this to me. Affects 1 enemy unit with the highest defense. Affects the enemy unit, so yeah, same thing, just a change. Nothing actual, so yeah. Deals the same amount of damage. Okay, I don't know why they're not adjusting that, but yeah, see, same amount of damage. Then affects all allies. Recovers 16.16% of attack. Has damage, HP over 10 seconds, same thing. And they just added potency of HP restored 75% up. All right, so I'm coming back to this one after recording the entire video, so I'm not going to spoil the other kits or anything like that, but I wanted to give my opinion a little bit better when I recorded this initially, or right now, versus initially. So basically, I read through the entire kit here. What they're saying is, you basically make, originally, what this character is a 40-second cooldown. You turn to a 20-second cooldown. Milk is a character who is, obviously B1, right? So to a degree, you are saving the character and making them better because now it's a 20-second cooldown. That's true. But reading through the entire kit, you're not giving the character enough. Compared to other B1s, there's too many meta B1s that you just can't use Milk in comparison. For someone that doesn't have that many B1s, Milk is going to be great. But are you going to really exist like that where you don't have that many B1s, but you're ready to full build a entire favorite item? Yeah, I don't know, right? You probably have B1s by then. So it's not that she's anything bad, but it definitely is an increase. That is 100% the case. But compared to like the other buffs that we have here today, it's sad that she is, in my opinion, Versus those, she is the least buffed up. But it is a great buff. You can't deny that. That is a great buff. But it's not enough to be like, oh my god, she's meta again. You can use her now, and that is true. That is a fact. But you can't say like, oh my god, she broke the game, she's meta now. You know what I mean? Definitely I can see her like A tier, but above that, I don't know. So yeah, want to make that clear? Before I get torched in the comments by any milk lovers out here, if you love milk, drink it every day. But when it comes to this one, it's up to you. I'm not hating on the character. I'm just saying, in comparison to whatever else is about to here today, maybe not like the highest priority. You catch my drift? I'm gonna get crucified in the comments. It's over. Here we go. We got the villain figure. I guess, or figurine. I guess you can guess who that is. That is gonna be for Drake. There are times when the villain becomes the true star of the story, which is why some people find them more appealing than heroes. One thing is certain: without a villain, a story can easily lose its excitement. What a great written thing. I don't know. Same thing over here. Normal attack damage multiplier up, defense up, damage taken down, cover max HP down. Okay, so or up. Sorry. Here we go. Okay, come on, please, Drake. Drake. If Drake is bad, I gotta quit. Like, look at the difference right away. Look at how much more there is in her thing. You know what I mean? Like, you got a scroll feature over here. Poor Milk didn't have a scroll feature. Activates at the beginning of full burst. Affects all allies. The hit rate goes up by 11.85 for 10 seconds. And then attack 11.85 for 10 seconds. Simple. Here we go. Activates when entering full burst. So at the beginning of full burst, entering full burst, same thing. Affects all allies. Same thing. See, they buffed up a base value. I don't know why they didn't buff it up for Milk. So with the base value, maybe in the future they changed that. Maybe it was a bug or something like that. But with the base, they did 20% from its original 11%, and they kept the attack at 11.85. So nothing changed there, but this did change. So an additional like 9ish%, which is good. Activates when entering full burst. Affects all allies with a shotgun. Damn. Attack up by 63.88% for 10 seconds, and your maximum ammunition capacity goes up by 50% for 10 seconds. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. That's not bad. What the hell? Yo, Leona coming back? Like, what? Okay, this can actually be really heat. Okay, we'll come back to this. This is not bad. This is not bad, man. 63 when entering full burst. 50 additional 10 seconds. Plus the extra 9% now. Okay, Drake. I like what you're doing here. Activates after 10 attacks. Affects 3 enemy units with the lowest remaining HP. Deals 98% of final attack as damage. So, after 10 attacks, 3 enemy units with the lowest HP, 98% final attack. That's now changed to 10 attacks, affects 3 enemy units, lowest HP, so same stuff, and 98% same stuff as final attack as damage. So they added this part over here. Activates when after 5 normal attacks, affects 1 enemy unit with the lowest remaining HP, and then does 201% of final attack as damage. And that activates every 5 attacks. Wow. 5 attacks, 200, and then 10 attacks, 90, then 5 attacks, 200, and then 10. I mean, cook. Like, low-key cook. I don't know, man. Drake the highlight. This is what it is. It was just sucky we started with Milk. Milk should have been better, dog. Affects enemies within attack range, deals 12.54% of final attack as damage. Affects self. The max ammunition capacity goes up by 72% for 10 seconds. And then affects enemies within attack range. Same thing. Deals 3,009.6%. God, what is that increase? Look at that. Dude, Milk didn't get any of that. Why? Final attack is damage. Final attack is damage. Affects self. Max ammunition capacity goes up by 72. Same thing for 10 seconds. But instead, attack damage is added 31.68%. Oh my god. Like, dude, that's actually good. Yeah, I don't know, man. Shotgun meta just got buffed heavily, dude. Yo, shotgun meta comeback. That's just skill 1 is good. That's what it is. It's so simple, the activation. It just activates at the beginning of full burst, and you get 63% attack to all shotgun allies and max ammunition. So for most of them, okay, that's huge. That's freaking huge. Okay. I don't know, man. Let me not get too excited right now. It's good that we didn't start with Drake, because then we could, like, crescendoing down in hype and such. So milk into this. You can see this is what it is. Before someone gets mad at me, it was like, oh, you're not counting milk correctly. Like, look at the difference in values and everything. They buffed up status, like the static values. They buffed those up. With milk, they didn't buff up the static values. They all 367, 367, 16, 16, 16, 16, 10 seconds, 10 seconds. It's like, with this, you could have seen maybe some increases over here. I don't know why they didn't increase those. Maybe it's a bug, but maybe they just don't want milk to get buffed up. Drake, though? Drake got buffed up, my guy. Antique Compass. This has to be Helm, right? Has to be Helm. Ignore the spam of Nikke tweeting. The road to achieving a goal is anything but clear. It could be the right path, the wrong path, a detour, or even a shortcut. Yet one thing remains true. With a trusted companion by your side, you can weather any storm. The writing is so peak, man. All right, let's see it. Let's see. Hopefully the relic is as peak. Same things over here. Who cares? Okay. I'm just hoping, man. I'm hoping. Do me right, Helm. Do me right. Here we go. Activates when the last bullet hits the target. Affects allies or all allies. Critical rate of normal attack goes up by 14.64%. For 5 seconds. Oh my god, I'm gonna turn my phone off. God, dude, Nikke just keeps tweeting. Stop it. They're just tweeting the event stuff because the business just ended. So it's a very base skill 1. There's like nothing crazy by any means, right? Nothing crazy by any means. Okay. Just want to make that clear. Okay. So now we add on to it. Let's see. Activates when the last bullet hits the target. Affects all allies. Same stuff. Critical rate of normal attacks is up by 14.64% for 5 seconds. Same thing. Here's what we add. Activates when attacking with full charge. Affects all allies. Recovers 0.59% of caster's final max HP. And then fills the burst gauge by 14.31%. Okay. So, activates when attacking with full charge. Affects all allies. Recovers the... What is it? Recovers 0.59% of caster's final max HP. And fills the burst gauge by 14.31. Okay. Okay, we'll come back to this one. Not bad, though. What is it? Affects all allies. Damage to interruption parts 3% permanently. Activates when entering full burst. Affects all allies. Attack damage up by 11.85% for 10 seconds. That is changed to affects all allies. Same thing. 3.08% continuously. Same thing. Activates when entering full burst. Affects all allies. Attack damage does go up, though. Now it's 27.87% for 10 seconds. Right? That's how that's going to work here. Then they added activates when hitting a target with full charge. Affects the target. Deals 179.98% of final attack as damage. Yeah, she's already good. It's additional damage on full charge. And then upon full charge, you're giving burst gen, and you're giving additional recovery of Cash's final max HP to all allies. So you're adding in something that she does already pretty good, healing. Add in more of that. And then add in filling the burst gauge. And then adding additional on every full charge, right? On every full charge. Make that clear. You're giving it 179. And then... Yeah, and then activating when entering full burst affects all allies. Attack damage goes up. Now, 27% instead of 11%. So, yeah. It's, again, you see, compared to Milk, it's something that the character needed and something that can help a lot more. Affects the enemy with the highest attack. Deals 1237.5% of final attack as damage. Affects all allies, recovers 54.45% of attack damage as HP over 10 seconds. Okay, yeah. So this is the base. Here we go. Affects the enemy with the highest attack. Deals 8,236. What? Dog, that's like basically 8 times this. Just basically say that. And Milk couldn't even get a small increase. Dude, what? The base damage went up to 8,000. How does that make any sense, bro? 8,000? So ridiculous full burst, or burst gen, sorry. full charge of damage, and then a nuke on her kit as well. Affects all allies, recovers the same attack or HP for 10 seconds. Affects self, charge damage multiplier. Ooh, 158 for 10 rounds. That's actually really good too. Yeah. Okay. This is something else. Yeah, Helm and Drake are the highlights, 100%. Does that mean Miranda's not the good one either? Oh, no. Yeah, I don't know, man. Coming back to this one, it's nuts. This kid's good, right? You're giving a sniper rifle who already has a neatly high burst gen, more burst gen. You're giving her heals on skill 1 now. So you don't need to proc that just off of bursting, which in a lot of cases you don't proc often. You don't proc that often. So in this case, by being able to proc that through skill 1, it's a much better breakdown. Then if you go to skill 2 now, you're giving the character, first off, buffing up the allies better when it goes through, right? And then furthering it, you're doing better on full charge. Activates when hitting a target with full charge. Additional damage. Like, you see what I mean here? Devs, oh my god, sniffed cocaine doing these two characters. Damn. Okay, last one. Here we go. We're not 3 for 3. We're 2-3 right now. Milk is, I don't know. I'll go back to Milk because maybe I'm wrong here, but if I'm wrong here, be in the comments yelling at me. I'm sorry, but it doesn't scream like insane. Drake and Helm scream like insane to me. Milk doesn't. It's like not much of an increase to where the character can like supersize. But I could be wrong. As testing goes through, we could get better. A token of gratitude for the young girl who tirelessly serves the citizens. It holds greater significance for her than anything else in the world. Damn, beautiful, so beautiful. Here we go. Hoping for the best here. Same basic skills as always, right? Here we go. Favorite item. Save the game, Miranda. Save the Soul Society. Like, come on, man. Here we go. Affects one ally unit with the highest attack, except caster, including the caster if there are not enough allies. Attack goes up by 40% for 56 seconds. And then critical damage is 56.23 for 10 seconds. And then now it changes it to, so affects 2 ally units with the highest attack, except caster, including the caster if there are not enough allies. Didn't buff anything else. Did they? Bro, they didn't. They just buffed that. Okay. That's fun. So they just did a second one, which is not bad. I'm not saying that. But they didn't do that much of a change here. Just added another unit. So another unit with the highest attack gets 40% damage and 56% critical damage, which is fine. Small change. One extra unit is huge. Let's not do that. Let's go in here. Oh, look at this. This is the paragraph we're looking for. Activates at the beginning of full burst. Affects all allies critical damage. Goes up by 32.99% for 10 seconds. So activates at the beginning of full burst. All allies get crit damage up by 33% basically for 10 seconds. That has changed to what? Full burst. Affects all allies. 32%. So same stuff there. Activates when entering full burst. Affects self. Critical rate up by 30%. So for yourself that is. 10 seconds. Attack damage up by 23 for 10 seconds. Activates when entering full burst. Affects one ally unit and with the highest attack, except caster, including the caster if there's not enough allies. And then for 1 round, the critical rate goes up by 85%. Yeah. Okay, crit comp basically, yeah. Okay. Now phase 3. Activates when or after landing 30 normal attacks. Affects all allies. Hit rate goes up by 5.44% for 5 seconds. Activates after landing 30 normal attacks. Affects all allies with a submachine gun. Hit rate goes up by 3.79% for 5 seconds. What do they change it to? 30 normal attacks. Affects all allies. Your hit rate goes up for 5 seconds. Same thing. 30 normal attacks. Affects all allies with a submachine gun. 3.79%. Same thing. What they added was right here. Activates after landing 30 normal attacks. Affects self. So buffing self again. 50% for 5 seconds. Okay. I mean, she's gonna be. It looks like she's gonna be good, but it's like not like insane buffs here. It's like they're turning Miranda full DPS, bro. That's what it looks like. Honestly. So it's what this kit shows. I'm pretty. Let me just verify. She is B1, right? So they just turned a B1 character into a better buffer, a more crit buffer. When you saw that other skill, right? Skill 2. They then turned that B1 buffer not only into a better buffer, they turned it into a DPS buffer, if I'm getting that correct. Is she not a B1? Let me verify, because I don't want to say this wrong, and then like my whole point is neutered. No, she is B1, yeah. So they turned a B1 like Roppy. They made Roppy right here. They turned a B1 buffer into a better buffer, and then DPS the buffer. That's what they did. I mean, like, they could have given a bit more upgrades to other stats, but it's not. It's good. I'm not gonna say it's not. I'm not gonna say it's bad, but I would say that the highlights are Helm and what is it? Helm and Drake, and I would say this is crazy too, right? Because remember, if you apply that 85%, so it's like activates. How does it work? Activates when entering full burst. Affects one ally unit with the highest attack, except caster. Right? Who cares? Critical rate goes up for 1 round. Now imagine that round is Snow White's burst, right? So could be it's like you're guaranteeing crit, and that could be very good. You know what I mean? So definitely, I think that this is still a great kit. Though the numbers, like everywhere else, could have been a bit more. It's a great kit, and then they added the extra unit there. So I would say all 3 are great. I think that my highlight is probably Drake's. This is my second highlight. I love Miranda's. I'm not gonna say that. It's just maybe I got this one wrong. Maybe I'm getting this one wrong. So don't take my opinion for this one. But it's like the cooldown over here. This is fine. You know, cooldown. Cooldown again, but it's like 10 times for that. And then the potency. It just, to me, isn't like busted. But maybe it's because in comparison, it's still, in my opinion, even after reading all 3, it's like the least good one in comparison. That's just the way that I see it. So yeah, that's all I got for you. Yeah, let me know what you think. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know what you think. Take care, have fun. That's pretty much the video. If I get cooked in the comments, I get cooked in the comments. But we shall see. Take care, have fun. And that's all I got for you. Hopefully I don't get cooked, bro. I tried my best, Jared. I don't think this is like insane. I think it's an improvement, 100%. But like compared to the other 3, it looks like she got like the least of the buffs. No? Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know down below.